where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like lemon drops high above the chimney top. That's where you'll find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Veve Omi update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. For not, welcome back. I love y'all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. And before we get started, everyone check out at HeyDavidDon and at KingMavsForever over on the Twitter. You got King Mavs over and Stand Up Chart over on the Veve app. Kobe Collection, Omi Player 1 over on the YouTube. You got Wraithax.eth domain name. You got Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Puddin' Cheeks, Veve Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Bermuda, Sony Pop Media, Veve Dark Link, Meta Lemon, and Veve Vibes, who I was just on Veve Vibes stream before, all on the YouTube. Then you got at Wet Wizard Veve and Gary O at 1234CA3, all on the Twitter. So I'll start off with the thumbnail because that is hysterical. We had a couple of tweets today. One from like Foster. Well, actually, it started with K, or I think it was someone with Gorilla Yanair. It's like 70,000 lightsabers is nothing when Veve is mainstream. Very good point. K responding 32,000 Spider-Man commons. Those sat in the store for ages. We're getting floored at like 25. Actually, those were bought in like 24 hours. But I think that's what might be what he was talking about. So they're at like a 10x during a bear market right now. Lightsabers are the most collectible Star Wars items. Even I had one, and I'm not a hardcore Star Wars collector. So then you have a couple people. You have Cavell saying that he's not really excited about that they probably won't even sell out. Foster Hill coming in saying, want to do a friendly over-under wager, Cavell? I say that the drop sells out in under 15 minutes. Winner picks the loser's Twitter profile picture for 24 hours. And Cavell says, I'll take that action. It's definitely not going to sell out in 15 minutes. Akil Patterson, the most trusted, Black Excellence, the most trusted guy in crypto, basically says, oh, it will sell out, bro. There are 50,000 people in Cali right now about to watch a TV screen. What he means by that is that there's like some pre-parties going on at every con, whether it's New York, whether it's Dragon Con, San Diego Comic-Con, or Star Wars Celebration Week. There's always pre-parties going on, and I think that's what Akil Patterson's talking about right now. Just talking about the fact that Star Wars is huge. Like this is people's life. As much as we might not like to admit it, as a lot of people that watch me every night, a lot of people that are always on the Twitter, like this is taking over our lives. This is our life right now. Everything that we do is for Veve, is for Akomi, is for Omi, and you don't tell me that it's not. It is. A bunch of my friends, a bunch of my guys that are texting me like, oh, I wish I didn't have to do this so I could do, focus more on Veve, or like they're working more. There's so many different categories of people that, just working paycheck to paycheck, can't afford that much to go in here, getting second and third jobs to be able to put stuff in, a little bit into Omi, but a lot of it's just the collectibles. Again, Omi, there's no emotional attachment to Omi, but there's emotional attachment to the collectibles. So when you have something like this, like again, Star Wars, where we're getting but a taste. Like remember in the movie 300, where the Persians' army is like being destroyed by this giant storm, and everyone's like, they're like Triple H, like, they're going crazy, like, because they're seeing their enemy getting rocked upon the shore. The botas rompe en los rocas, like it's insane. But Leonidas is standing strong with his spear. He's just like, he's just like why? Because he knows that what he's seeing, what he's seeing is just but a fraction. Okay, this is gonna stay out now. Is but a fraction of the Persians' army. There we go. Got it to stay. And what we're seeing right now with us, with Veve taking over our lives, it is just a fraction. It's just a taste of what's to come when you get Disney people in here, when you get major Star Wars people in here, which they are advertising. They're finally advertising this. I don't know how many people are going to come here because of this. Again, I think Veve Collectibles or My Collectibles had said that there might only be like 50, 70,000 people there, which is still a lot. But there are hundreds of thousands of people that are going to be watching at home, that'll be watching the stream online. I'm figuring out where I can try to watch that. There's so much going on. And again, this right here, who I haven't seen my girlfriend in almost 2 weeks now, am choosing, and make this what you will. It's like, she said, "Hey, I want to hear all about it. You know, the stuff's been happening the last couple of days." Like, yeah, I'll tell you about it on Saturday. It's like not Friday. I need to I need to watch Stranger Things. I need to watch the Obi-Wan stuff, and there's a bunch of drops. I need to be covering this stuff. And where if I really wanted to, I could not cover this stuff and spend, see my girlfriend a day early. But, I feel like this stuff definitely needs to be covered. Again, taking over life. I wish she was a little more into this as I am, although she does have the Mermacorno set, season 2, series 2. But yeah, this is kind of taking over our lives, and just translating that into however long this takes over our lives for, I don't know. But you have a bunch of Star Wars people that are this is 100% their life. There's a episode of The Simpsons where, or it might have been the movie, where it looks like a giant meteor's coming, or it looks like giant whatever's coming, and then there's this like comic book nerd that's just like, I can't believe I've spent my entire life just collecting comic books. Life well spent. Life well spent. He's dying with these comic books. Like, this is their life. What Obi-Wan Kenobi says to Anakin Skywalker when he loses his lightsaber, this is your life. Guarantee you people took that to heart. Guarantee you people are like, yeah, this is my life, Obi-Wan. This is what they do. Their time, their money, their heart and soul goes into this hobby. When Foster Hill says, "Hey, Dr. Prophet, I don't know if you've seen this. It'd be great if you can buy some of these and make sure they sell in 15 minutes." He's like, "Oh yeah, I will. I'll be going hard on these. It's a great collectible." And I mentioned this in a video before. Oh my god. So I will get to comments, I promise. But there is remember in Avengers: Age of Ultron, where people are trying to like lift Thor's hammer, and then Hawkeye says, "I've seen this before," because he's seen Thor try to lift the hammer when he wasn't worthy, and eventually he gets it back. But Hawkeye saw all of that, so him saying, "I've seen this before," is a reference to that. I've seen this before in Pokemon. I've seen this before in so many other things, and people complaining about the price point of this is what they think it is, and there's a reason why they set these price points. There's a reason why they set the amount of these collectibles. This is nothing when you're going to have millions of people in here. Like, well, Chavez, we have like, I don't know, how many hundreds of thousands of wallets, like 600,000 wallets, and maybe only like 8 to 9,000 like unique collectors like going for every drop. Sure, right now, right now, if you think that number is never going to change, and the money's going to keep getting diluted, then sure. But I guarantee this weekend we get a couple of more diehard fans that are going to go super hardcore into this. And for the YouTubers that are here that are watching, they're going to be subscribing to people that are making content daily. If you're not making, and again, I want to be like Gary Vee, although he's rubbed off on me a lot. If you're not making content daily, or at least almost every day, I'm not saying you have to be like me, uploading 2 videos a day and doing 2 live streams a day. You don't have to do that. I'm just insane. But people like Dino Lang or Veve Vibes, or like Rob Stuff tries as much as he can. Like, if you're making content every day, people are going to subscribe to you just for that. I try to, of course, go. Each one has their own thing. But just for the YouTubers that are here like that, that's just kind of a little advice. If you again, Cavell Anderson, can't believe I left him out with that. He makes like 4 videos a day. Dude's a monster. If you want to take, let's say, the commons, Yoda's lightsaber, or Anakin's like that first lightsaber that was ever shown on screen. If you want to sell those under, like you can, people are just, you're literally throwing your money away. You're literally saying like, I'm going to give you $60 and you're going to pay me back 30. Like, if you're selling for those prices, that's nuts. That's stupid. Just hold on to it. Just hold on to it. Like, it's like the people making fun of like Elon, saying, "Oh, Elon, you're they're blaming Elon for their stocks going down," when he's the one that made them rich, myself included, and he's not responsible for the whole market turn down. Same thing with this. Oh, my collectibles are worth a fraction of what they were. Okay, well, when you bought, like, when did you get in? When did you buy? Like, nobody told you to buy at the all-time high. Nobody told you to go and sell at the all-time low. Why be mad at the people that have no control over the markets, but they're giving you the opportunity to be rich. Again, the people that are here for a year or more, probably a little more patient. They're like, yeah, my collectibles aren't worth what they were. They're maybe about 75% down of all-time highs, but they're like 10x of what I bought them at. So yeah, I've been going on for about 10 minutes. So let me go to the comments real quick. Let's get this bread. Oh, also before I get to that, I probably should have asked y'all beforehand before I did this, but since I'm here right now, and we have 70-something people here, I'm gonna go to my videos on my channel, and I'm gonna ask everyone to smash that like button. Like that would be really cool. It was a free way to help support the channel. A non-free way is joining Patreon and other stuff. Okay, moving on here. Justin says FUD. Yeah, there's always gonna be FUD. So I don't know if I took a screenshot of this. I really hope I did. I didn't. It was somebody that was on. It was somebody that was on Facebook. Oh, maybe somebody liked one of my comments on it. Yeah. Okay. So somebody on Facebook. I'm not gonna name call them out. That's mean. It says, "Dang, the community is torn." They go blah blah blah. It says because nobody can predict the prices. Like nobody's ever able to predict prices consistently. It says because nobody able to predict the prices. I have to go with simple math and history. There are too many additions and not enough demand. Man, things getting rough. So I go and respond, $4 million made in an instant doesn't equal rough. I could have gone deep on this dude, but I didn't want to cause any issues. But yeah, so people thinking that things are rough and they think that this company doesn't have money. They're literally about to make, and again, top line revenue, it's not what they're netting, $4 million in an instant tomorrow. And that's just off the lightsabers, not including the comic, which will also be pretty good because that's a pretty good comic in real life. Moving on. Dozcast says no way this drop isn't selling out. Will be as fast as comics. Yeah, I mean they can charge what they want. I mean they are. The edition size is what they want. This is playing the long game. Again, when you have 1 million people out there that love this stuff, like hardcore love this stuff, and you have a fraction of that of what you're going to be able to satisfy the market with, and you have people that are going to stack, and people that are going to stack are going to be like, okay, this is mine, I am not letting this go, and you're going to have even less supply. So 66,000 lightsabers, I say maybe 50-something thousand will actually be available because people will just keep them, they just won't sell. No Guitar says, let's go below retail 1 hour to sell. I think that'd be great, so we could stack these. And again, if these do sell below retail, which again, I don't really understand why. I mean, they probably will just because people are noobs and they're, is because we have this isn't our only thing. We have the Star Wars comic on Friday, which that's so speculative. That's like college sports star stuff because it's literally a comic that came out this month. Like there's no sales data on it. There's none of them are graded. So that comic is probably going to be a gamble. Will I get it? Sure, of course. There's only 4. It's a historic comic because there's only 4 editions. There's only 4 rarities. I don't know which ones they are. I'll probably get the medium article for that tomorrow as well. I think Saturday is going to be for the hydrating there. I think Saturday is going to be for like the either minor characters or ships. I really, really want like a Naboo starfighter. I want like Millennium Falcon. I want Slave One. I want TIE Fighter. If you don't get that, then maybe like droids and clone troopers. Those would be great. And then Sunday, you might. I mean, you could. It's possible. Like I doubt they would do this. Most likely what they would do is they would say, hey, if they do give like Vader, Obi-Wan, Ahsoka Tano, Mace Windu, pretty much anyone who's in the lightsabers that we have, what they would do is most likely they would have one person come out in 5 different poses, which is, fine. That's what they would do. But, and again, they probably won't do this, but one of if they were to give out everything, they give out Ahsoka Tano Secret Rare, they give Kylo Ren, they give Mace Windu, they give Yoda, and they give Anakin and Luke. Oh my God. That would be. Although maybe they wouldn't give Anakin. Maybe they would just give Luke, and then they would save Vader for another day. if they would do that, the same amount of additions of people as there are lightsabers, so it's like, oh my god, that would burn like 5-10 billion. People would pay through the freaking nose for that. People would pay their, oh my god, pay arm and a leg, sure, take it. Super chat from Justin saying, I got a random refund on the card, so here you go, love you. Oh, love you too. Ah! I felt like Kermit the Frog, where he was like, ah, uncontrollable flailing of the upper extremity. So thank you for that. Muchas gracias, Senor Justin. I heart you. I heart thee. PlanetVampire.com says, I suspect it'll be like the first golden moment drop, or it'll sell out immediately, then people will flip them for higher priced figurines after they're announced, and that will be the time to scoop them. Yeah, that's a good point. If you have, that could be a really good point. And then some people that are new, they might just be like, oh, I got this for 60, might as well sell for 80 or 100, like whatever. It's possible that they do that. And again, those golden moments, we had one after the other, and they sold for like, I think the cheapest is like what, $500. I think the cheapest is probably the skateboard. Let's take a look at this. Oh wow, there's a lot of, I got a lot of messages. I'm sorry, guys. Wait. Okay. The thing that I just saw was Jeremy Pador saying it's time for SpaceX toys. Let's talk, Elon. But that he was responding to Elon Musk saying landed back at Cape Canaveral. There's human for scale. Wow, that's nuts. And then Jeremy Pador, that be, dude, if he can get like the SpaceX toys, that'd be great. Come on, Elon, get it done. Get it. You want to get people excited. All right. I got to retweet that, saying, quote, at Elon Musk, this is how you get the youth excited about science. Making toys of those large rockets, like they used to be rock stars. Like astronauts used to be like bona fide rock stars. If Jeremy Pador can get that, then they can say, oh hey, by the way, if you're doing physical toys, I have something else for you. It's going to be great for the environment. There's carbon. The physical toys are worse for the environment than the NFTs that we have, anything on Immutable X. So he'd be like, yeah, they're digital toys, and they're not bad for the environment, and you'll still make a butt ton of money, and that yeah. Oh god, that'd be great. So yeah, going to the brands. What was I talking about here? The golden moments. The cheapest golden moments now. And again, these aren't these are things. They're not characters. They're lightsabers. But the cheapest golden moments, at least as far as the originals, because I think there's like Cogsworth and Lemire, or like Sebastian Flounder that are going for like 100-ish. But the original ones, the skateboard is $270. So here's the thing: skateboard at $270. There's 6,300 of those. Okay. And comes at $330. 12,000 of those. Okay. So let me take a look at the duos now. Again, these are actual characters. Cogsworth and Lemire has 10,000 of these. It's only $70. Oh my god! That's dumb. That is so, oh my god, that's so cheap. And Flounder and Sebastian 85. But yeah, like these. What were Cogsworth and Lemire to start at? The list price was 60 gems, and you can get it for 10 gems afterwards. Like, this is like an A tier stuff. Like a lot of the golden moments that people don't care. It's just Disney. They're gonna want that. I want to see the other duos with the Lady and the Tramp, because those weren't doing so hot. 7,000. So it's 128. Not as bad as the 80 something. Like my god, man. Moving on here. Bill Gardner says, this is Star Wars' first collectible ever. Definitely going to sell out. Well, I mean, you have the R2 and you have the C-3PO. You have those already. Now, people might want some of these over the C-3PO, but R2 is so cool, man. I mean, he's not animated or nothing, but I want an R2 that, he shoots the lightsaber out and Luke goes, oh my god, his Jedi power is growing strong in that movie. Oh, so good. Lord of the Realms is going to have a new single drop burn record. I can dig it. Darth Chaos says the Star Wars comic hasn't dropped. It is still sitting about 2.5 times the list for a common. Nothing Star Wars is near list price. Also a good point. You know, people go ape for that. They go crazy. Gary V and Jeremy Bedowers, like Squishmallows and V Friends. Yes, we are collaborating late 2022. They did announce that at VCon. They announced that the other day when I was there last week. Oh, my boys, they look so good. They look so good. So I guess I will go over the picture that was posted before. I'll talk about this in a video, but I'll do a quick blurb here as well. You have Jeremy Padower saying, good, and the double O's, the double red O's, to see my friends Al Khan and David Yu at our Squishmallows booth today at Licensing Show. Our Pokemon and Squishmallows brands are #1 and #2 retail. Heart, heart, heart. Al Khan at David Yu at Jazzwares, and where's the picture? I guess I did not download that picture, but pretty much here it is. Now, David's in America, so that's cool. David didn't come here for DesignerCon. When I asked him, hey, will we see you at any of the cons? It's apparent that he doesn't want to give away his location, obviously, because again, he'll get hounded by fans. But there's got to be a reason that the three of them are in the same place at the same time. I feel like these men should always be separate. It's like the president and vice president, and then obviously Dan Carruthers in there too. You don't want these men in the same room just because, God forbid, something happen like that. They are too important. They need a team of security around them at all times. And so for them to be at the same place at the same time and not just over a Zoom call, whatever. Jeremy's pretty direct with those red O's, and David, you actually retweeted that as well. And again, just that red O's in with Pokemon as well. I think that means something. David, you had said thank you, Uncle Jeremy. Also, best cupcake at Jazzware Stand. I guess they had some cupcakes. That is, I think there's a reason. I think that again they have teased Pokemon before. Fairly recently on the last AMA that they did, or not even the last AMA, the last video that they did last month, and we should be getting ready for another video soon, probably after Star Wars. Yeah, I mean the last one was in. Well, let's go to it. Let's go to the Veve. I think if I just put in Veve, maybe put Veve official. I know it's not going to be. Okay, Veve Digital Collectibles. Yeah, last one was about 4 weeks ago, 20,000 views, and we might be due for another one soon. So if you see a lot of Pokemon in David's background this time, you're gonna know what's coming. If you don't, then okay, we don't. But I think that we're gonna have. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, just look at it. Makes sense that they'd have them. Again, I don't want to go and speculate because I don't know. I have zero idea. Even again, how did they get the Disney license? Probably had to say, "Oh, we have this license." But again, if you have, even if they didn't have it, Pokemon would definitely want it. Nintendo would definitely want it. They would want to. Everyone wants to come on here. Everybody wants to be a cat. Everybody wants to go and join Veve. Where was I? Lord of the Realms says, I hope people list for way under retail so I can scoop them up. They might do that to their detriment. To their own peril. Okay, says if they do not, only would it would be foolish, but I'll be 100% stacking. Yeah. Cloud Shack says this won't sell out. I'm sorry. Well, it may, just not immediately. I think this quantity is pretty high for where the market is at. Either lower quantity or wait a bit for market to recover slightly. If you're 100% sure it won't sell out in 15 minutes, go and take Foster Hilt up on his bet. I'm pretty sure he's going to be betting. I'll bet everyone that comes at him. Justin says it will be gone in seconds. New Lifesaver Token, 60,000 total supply. Yeah, let's do it. Sold out easily. I mean, it's worth the gamble. It's worth getting 5 of these to see if you can get the. It's not worth getting 10 of these because about 1 in 11 will get you the secret rare, because if there's 66,000, there's five. Actually, one in so it'd be 12. So 5,400. So yeah, about 1 in 11, 1 in 12 between there. That's your chance of getting it. So what do you do if you get 1 in 12? Okay, well, you'd have to spend $720. Okay. I mean, do that, and you might get one, and you might get others. Or you spend $500 for her. That's secret. I'll probably do that. I will probably wait though, because if they announce like a Vader, an Obi-Wan, a Luke, or Ahsoka herself on Sunday, my God, man, that's gonna be that's gonna market the market's gonna tank, which is good. Dr. K says, they will be featured at Star Wars Celebration before the drop. They'll be gone as fast as the comic. Agreed, Justin? Yeah, I think so too. My voice has not been doing okay these past couple. So I was gonna get I have a little bit of an issue before. Is I had to have like a half a pound of salmon, before my last podcast. I went to the gym, had a protein shake. Then I think I had the salmon a little too quickly after the protein shake, because I had another half a pound of salmon. And honestly, the whole thing that I ate was like 1.3 pounds. So it was maybe like 10 ounces of salmon each. So I had a good amount today, and my tummy was making the rumblies that only hens can satisfy. Comment down below if you get that reference. Joe says they come in all shapes and sizes too. Was that a Spider-Man reference with Aunt May? James Kelly says it will certainly not be gone in seconds. Thor was available for over 45 minutes for me. $60 is too high. Well, Thor also looked. Again, I thought he looked great. I thought he looked fine. Like whatever. But Thor also, a lot of people complained about how he looked, and like his comment, I think, had like no eyes or something. And his first appearance interactive is great. But this is Star Wars. Like Marvel is probably bigger than Star Wars in general, but Star Wars first appearance lightsabers, like the most collectible thing in that is infinitely more popular than just Thor. Again, Thor's great. I think he's the only one to have a fourth movie in the Avengers stuff, but people talking outside. But this is just completely. This is on a whole other level. Again, how many people knew who Thor was and knew the story before 2010, before 2011? Probably no one. I guarantee you, most people in Veve, outside of the comic heads, before 2011 when he came out, or before 2010, whatever, I don't think people knew who he was. I don't remember seeing Thor's at Halloween parties. I did see Iron Man every now and then. I saw Spider-Man a lot. Captain America, but I never remember seeing Thor's. Again, I love him. But Star Wars, again, infinitely more popular than just that one character. Justin says that's because of Thor's mouth. What that mouth do, though? Darth Chaos says, don't underestimate the Star Wars fans. The collectibles already on there speak for themselves. Really good point. Okay, this is plus all animated. Also a good point. James Kelly says, I hope you're correct. The burn would be great. Yeah. Burns would be insane. I'll buy from the secondary, though. Yeah, I think... I'm hoping the comments go below retail, Good chance for people to scoop them up, but... Doesn't says, peeps are already buying the gems, so we're already getting this burn. burn. Speaking of which, so you can attract it, or you can track the tokens. I'll track them real quick here. Not a ton have been bought. Only an extra. I think in the last 3 days we've had 700,000 gems be bought. So it's really not a ton. With that being said, there's 127 million gems in the app. They're ready to go. This will sell out pretty easily. Moving on. Justin says more or less. James Kelly is smiling. Digital Phase Sport says can't wait. Just turn it on. So now that I have answered all the comments before I went live, and it's been a half hour, I will now turn to the comments that are live. So we got Austin saying, pumped for this. Pump it up. Darth Chaos with the fire and the rocket to the moon. My collectibles says the ability to spread FUD is insignificant to the power of the Force. Oh yeah. Oh my god, that scene in A New Hope where it's like, oh, I much rather like technology and stuff over like your ancient magic, and you just force choking up like it is like, oh my god, it's so cool. Just stopping bullets. Pray I don't alter it any further. Like, God, when he drops, I don't know when he drops, but oh my god, when he drops. Jay says, let's go. Waffles. Oh, Wolf's Crypto. I thought I said Waffles. Dude, Waffle Crisp sounds so good. Or I would destroy some Waffle Crisp. I'm kind of trying to be on a diet, and but oh my god, Waffle Crisp. Like I would destroy that. I'd just get a big giant bowl there, and I know I would even put like Nesquik in there. Just I wouldn't put any sugar on top of that, but I would just be like, oh, so great. But Wolf's Crypto says, let's get this bread. I love this game. Darkcast has so many YouTubes going live starting tomorrow, and they'll all see Veve. I think so too. Should I go live for it tomorrow? I mean, well, I probably should, because it's like the last day off before, you know, the Obi-Wan series premieres on Friday, before Stranger Things premieres on Friday. Like, I'm gonna have to take some Lucy. No, I don't. I can't. I'm gonna save the Lucy for streams. And then I got the be with the girlfriend this weekend. Although we have Monday. You know, she has Monday off too. So maybe I'll bounce on Sunday. Then I'll go back and see her on Monday, because that's Memorial Day. So we'll see. Moving on. North of the Realms says, I'm specifically working overtime each week just to buy more Omi and Veve. You're exactly who I'm talking about. You're exactly who I'm talking about. And there's people like, there's silent whales that don't want people to know who they are. Friends with a bunch of them, and they're stacking. They're stacking hard. Like it's, you know, people that say $60 is too much are in a different world. Like there's different. It's like Long Island and it's like Queens, just a different world. It's like, you know, Suffolk County and New York City. It literally like back in the day, it used to take a couple of months for people in Suffolk County to catch up with the fashion that was happening in New York City. It was like a time warp. It's like Z100 plays like the popular songs, and then like 3 weeks later, 106.1 BLI will play those same songs. It's like some things are just like behind, and the people that are saying like this is too much and like that don't understand. The people that understand the long-term vision, they're the ones spending, and they're the ones that happen to have a lot of money. If you think long-term, you will get money. If you think long-term, if you zoom out and you're patient and you say, oh, hey, I don't mind being ridiculed for a little while, you know, being starting YouTube with this phone in my friend's basement in a boiler room, you know, if you don't mind being ridiculed for a while, saying like, oh, I'm buying Pokemon cards. Oh, you know, this person's joining the military like 3 years too late. Oh, this person's getting out. He's trying to go to school. Oh, he thinks he's a banker now. Oh, he's going to invest in stocks. Okay, like, and I retired like before any of them, where they're still in a whole ton of debt. The people that think long term are the ones that have the money. They're the ones buying everything up right now. They're the ones that are patient. They're the ones that get, you know, short term thinking is a cancer, and it's like a drug. It's like you are an addict and your thinking is skewed. It's like the dark side is clouding your judgment because you want that instant gratification. You want that instant, you know, moon boy thing. You want things to go stonks. So you get these little chemicals in your brain that make you feel good and make you feel not as bad as you feel about yourself normally. Because I have that same thing also. But learn to be patient. Moving on. Big Ace, my collectibles just watched your price prediction video. I hope you're right, but it's going to be hard with that mint size. It might. It might surprise us. Might not. It might get squashed because of what's coming out on the weekend. Who knows? Matt Morris says, so Randy, do you think any of these collectibles are going under retail tomorrow? So I was on Veve Vibe stream before for a little bit, and here's what I wish they would have done. Although I am happy that they did this. I'm happy that Ahsoka Tano is a secret rare, but because I'm gonna get it, and because same thing with Pokemon. When when I saw first edition PSA 9 cards, like that's a mint card. Selling for the amount of money it costs to get them graded was bananas, and I was buying everything. I was buying everything, and when you have these, and why? Because I knew the money was going to go there. When money started going into Pokemon in general in 2020, when people got them government checks, I'm going to buy these Pokemon cards. You see where it's going first. People started with base set, and that the ones that we all knew, they got Fossil and they got Jungle, and then it went to the other stuff. Okay, well, what's the Charizard of the second generation? Lugia. That is the beast of the sea, and again, for people that were too young for Pokemon Red and Blue and Yellow, they got Gold and Silver. Okay, so you have Shining cards. Yeah, I knew where it was going. It would go from one to the other, and I knew it would roll up into trophy cards. So when you have someone like Ahsoka Tano, that not a lot of people, like the people that know about her are people that are really into Star Wars. Like if the people that just watch the movies, they have no idea who Ahsoka Tano is. They have zero clue, and she's one of the best characters. Sleeping Comics said before on the stream, there's proof that maybe it was the stream. Yeah, it was a stream I had with Sean Moran. It was on a podcast before. Proof that you don't Rebels and everything. It's proof that you don't need to follow the Skywalker line, the family, in order to have like really good stuff. She's one of the best, greatest characters of all time in Star Wars. Like I put her, and once people realize that, once people go and they say, like, again, people know Kylo because, yeah, he's a big jack dude, and he's a former Marine in his Adam writes in his real life, and I guess a little bit of a heartthrob. I can understand that, but the characters and stuff in those sequels in 7, 8, and 9 were just not as strong as the originals, not as strong as the prequels, not as memorable. And Ahsoka is, once people learn who she is, that's where the money's going to go. And so Kylo Ren might be more popular right now. That, I don't know what I did to my pinky. That will not last. I mean, he'll stay popular again. He's in a movie. He's part of everyone. Is part of that line. But Ahsoka's just a better character. She's just more well written. You had a lot more time to flesh her out. And like again, she's in the new stuff in Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, and it's possible that she's in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series as well, because her species ages like the Numenorians, like Aragorn, where she might look relatively the same, although she is still a kid. Although I don't know, she would have been probably in her like 20s or 30s maybe by this point, because this is 10 years after Episode 3. So she could very well be in by 30 years old, and Rosario Dawson is like forever young, so she could definitely play her still, and it'd still be okay that you could play like herself. She hasn't aged, like 20, 30 years later. Yeah, so that secret rare is going to be pretty undervalued. Her collectible in general, hopefully we get her, probably undervalued because again, unless you're into like the Clone Wars, the animated series and Rebels and the new shows that they have now, you're not going to know who she is, and so that's what makes her undervalued, and her lightsabers as well. Belgarden says market is crashing. Love it. Let's get this bread. Just says you cannot lose in this game. Agreed. Only way you could like willfully lose if you buy up high and sell low, like if you want to. My collectibles has 65,000 attendees minimum, 500,000 online minimum, and they are all Star Wars fanatics. Do the math. I love you, my collectibles. You're great. We got a super chat coming in from Me Home saying, "Welcome to Randy Preach Street. Amen. May the force be with you." Preach. Thank you, Me Home. Me Home's a homie. An Omi homie. An Omi homie, VV homie. I don't. It reminds me of Cosmo from Fairly Odd Parents, like Monkey Chunky Hunky. I just did there. Somebody I didn't take a screenshot, but somebody had gone. I think it was Reese had retweeted Immutable X saying like the layer 2, layer 3 thing, which I thought was really interesting. So yeah. Where was I? Oh god. Okay, here I am. Yeah, my collectibles. I'm gonna take a picture of that. I'm gonna use that for my. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. No, stay here. Okay. Fanatics, you do the math. Oh, wait, I gotta get it. There we go. Yeah, and if they're not in here, they will. Anything Star Wars that they're gonna get. So there was a thing that there before Star Wars Episode 1 came out, there was like Star Wars people they were so starved for new content. Like every time a new book came out, referencing a couple more characters, like I need it, new Star Wars stuff. How does it coincide with this? So, yeah, again, people, and I've said this before. I forget what actually. I'm going to look this up because this is important. Movie that first played Star Wars trailer. No, it was. All right, but it had to be Phantom Menace. Okay. It was like 98, right? Movie that played first Phantom Menace trailer. I gotta put that in. It was first Phantom Menace trailer was nothing short of spectacle. Yep, I know it was spectacle. Oh, it's not saying. So why I wanted to go and take a look at this is because back in 1998, there's no YouTube. I don't even know if Google was a thing then. Oh God, I'm so old. This is ridiculous. But yeah, I don't even know if Google was a thing then. There might have been like random websites or forums that you could go on, but you couldn't see the Star Wars trailer. You couldn't just YouTube it. It didn't just premiere on YouTube. It wasn't premiering at the Super Bowl. It premiered like a normal thing in a normal movie. So these people, these Star Wars fanatics, would pay at the time like $7, $8, maybe like $10, whatever, to buy tickets to this random movie. That again, I don't even know what it was. That's how forgettable it was. So that they could just see the trailer. They paid the $8 just to see the trailer and then walked out. Heck the movie. And they all went home on their, guys, did you see that? Like, absolutely, like, put their fedoras on and be like, guys, this is what I just saw. This is what I just, like, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they had bought multiple tickets for those movies so they can go and watch those trailers again and again and again. Fanatics is probably the right word. I don't want to say it doesn't even begin to cover it, but yeah, it's their life. Now, Facepalm 15 or Facepalm F15 says 5-minute sellout, maybe. Darth Chaos says you got one in chat. Justin says get Cavell on right now. I was thinking about putting this on a StreamYard so he can come in. I didn't though. I didn't put it on a StreamYard. I should have. I should put most of these on StreamYards, but I don't. King Golden says if we ever get millions of people, yeah, I get it. The wait sucks, but you got to embrace the suck. We're all in the suck together. It's like being deployed. Not even close to being deployed, but it's similar in that we get close to each other because we're all embracing the suck together. Like, oh my God, when freaking so. I was thankful enough to be in a tent that, for the most part, had air conditioning a little bit. But so I don't know what this is why I do not trust government at all. Yeah, we're gonna have the air conditioning units and stuff that power the tent on the outside of the tent. And as soon as it turns like April and the sandstorms start coming in, they all go down. They all go down because sandstorms coming in, putting rocks and dust and crap into that stuff. Of course they break. Do they put protection up for that? Of course not. So when all of that happens and we're just hot, 20 like I was last year without AC, without AC, you're just hot and you're just. I remember like taking a look at my friend Joyce's face. He was just like leaning on like this one because he didn't sleep. It's just, yeah, that's a rough time. But we all got closer we're all just have this bond where we just it's different. The same thing is happening here right now. Like I said, this camaraderie that is in this here. I obviously have bad as you have FUD. You have people that invest in it and then FUD on their investment. The most hysterical thing I've ever seen in finance. But for the most part, people are pretty good, and the camaraderie I've seen a little bit with Earth 2. But the last time I've seen something like this is like the military. It's like this. We're all gonna make a thing. It's like, we got this. It's like Kid Goku visiting Piccolo in hell, and it's like, I know you're gonna get out of here someday. Like this is just temporary. This is like the night is darkest just before the dawn. Promise you, the dawn is coming. If I can quote Harvey Dent there. Moving on. Ooh, heartburn. Jay Sand says 100% right. Vincent Luna says Star Wars fans pay $300 for lightsabers. $60 is good. If you believe in Veve long. Yeah, so I Googled that before. Google it again. Kylo Ren lightsaber. If you go for shopping on these, you can get some of like the crappy ones for like $32. But you also, the one next to it was $179. There's like a epic one for $357. Like, people spend hundreds, and this is just, these probably aren't even. There's $449 for. Oh my god, that looks so cool. The sensitive smooth swing light. Let's go on eBay and take a look at some of those, that what people are willing to spend. Kylo Ren lightsaber. And we'll go to, I don't know which ones to go and take a look at there's so many of them. Can't really find a go. Let's take some of the sold ones. Oh my god, they're selling just the packs for like $20, like just like the energy things with the batteries, selling for like $20. Okay, best offer accepted on one was actually much less than $200. So for 80, so for okay, so if y'all want to spend $20 on a lightsaber, y'all can get this. Y'all can get that. Y'all can get the the demented. I can't even say what I'm thinking. Y'all can get that, but if you want good quality product, you're gonna pay hundreds of dollars. Like you. And again, if you want it, it's just plastic. Like the plastic's gonna degrade. This is not degrading. These are NFTs that are going to be around for your kids. You can hand them a perfectly mint item that will never degrade. The size of these lightsabers were as low $60 at one point. These lightsabers were as low as, oh yeah, that's probably what we're gonna say. These lightsabers were $60 at one point. Can you believe it? Y'all have no idea how early we are. Like what's going on, and again, I'll have one of the guys on the podcast at some point. You have no idea what's going on in the back. It's insane. It's absolutely bananas. I probably won't be able to say that for another like 6 months, but yeah, absolutely bananas. Where was I? Darth Chaos says, agreed, Vicente. Bill Gardner says, golden moments under $100. That's insane. Yeah. Yeah, it's nuts. I don't fully understand that, but it's what people want. What people want to do. All Chat Games says, you the man, Randy. Oh, why, thank you so much. Sonny just says, I think we all wanted / got a lightsaber at one point. I had multiple. I got to get this guy Nick on the podcast. Actually, I don't know if he has a... Is it Nicholas? Or is it... Oh, it's Nicholas. All right, cool. I don't know. Well, he changed his profile picture January 4th. I don't know if he actually has... if he actually uses this. I don't know how to get in contact with him. Does he have an email on here that I can email? He does not. Message. Howdy, partner. Been a while. When you hit me up when you get a minute. Thanks, friendo. I don't even know if so it's he's like we used to go and we used to like total nerds, lightsaber stuff. Hey, let's do this in the backyard so that nobody sees us. And even recently, my friend's kid on like in the last couple of years, like her and her friends, like, hey, do you have any lightsabers? Like we want to like hit each other with like no, I can buy some. So I ordered some, I got some, and they were just and I'm not gonna lie, it was fun. Like even now, it's just oh my god, like there's TikToks like, oh, let me see if I can find this girl for y'all. I don't know if the sounds will get me demonetized, but you can't tell me that some of this stuff isn't cool. All right, following. Okay, let me go. Nope, not. She's cute. Nope, not her. Is that her? She's in a Pokeball. Nope, that's not her. There's this one girl that I just found, who's doing like amazing, absolutely bananas things with lightsabers, and I wish that I could go and this is making me want to learn. This is making me want to go and say like, hey, I need to go do this because just for the TikTok, just for the gram, just for the so and it's not like, you know how people like play video games and some people just watch video games. You know, it's really cool to be able to do all this, but people love watching that as well. People love what I really hope I followed her. If not, this is gonna be maybe I could just search her. Well, anyway, I'll go to a comment here real quick. Rip Curl says, just smash that like button. Very good. I love it when you smash that. All on the floor, smash that. Wolf Crypto says, Randy speaking facts. Well, I'm trying. I don't always, but every now and then I get the good, you know, I get a good nugget in there. Oh God, look at Tyson. Oh my God, look at that man. That man is still just an absolute powerhouse. Well, I get it one more time. One more time. I said, I'm sorry, Mom. Okay, this is a really long TikTok. Moving on here. Jack Long says, what up, Randy? What's your top 2 Marvel Secret Rare collectibles? If it's just collectibles and not like Marvel thing, because I have a Fantastic Four #1 Secret Rare, so I think the ones that I have, I really don't have any anymore. But the best ones on the app would probably be, as far as Secret Rare, would be Secret Rare Spider-Man, and aside from Secret Rare Spider-Man, I would say, I mean, Captain America's are cool, but they're not first appearance. They're not first, you know, they got that non-first appearance glow to them. Deadpool, Storm, Black Panther, Thor. I mean, Thor's like the most undervalued. Oh, is this the girl? Okay, yeah. Nope, not that one. Not that one. Oh God, where did it go? Star Wars things to do during the summer. How do I use lightsabers? No. I'll just do like, all right, this one. How Avengers would use lightsabers. If she ever, okay. Like, you can't tell me this isn't awesome. You can't tell me that's not like ridiculously amazing and so talented, and being able to show that, like, that's a party trick. Like that's a party trick going on. Normal photos versus lightsaber photos. I don't know if this is a pinned one. Okay, no, it's not. All right, I'll do one more because they're heckin' awesome. And like, honestly, I could just watch this all day. Like, I don't know how long that takes to try to learn, but oh God, that's so amazing. That's so epic. That's the type of thing, like, everyone has one, and even if we didn't, you can't say that you didn't want one. You can't say that wouldn't be cool. Also, if everyone could smash that like button, that would be super great. It's a free way to help support the channel. I love you guys so much. Okay, moving on. Pixel Pudding says, I don't know about these people, but I know I'm clearing out my savings for some lightsabers. Yeah. I'm trying to think my other secret rare. Well, I mean, Storm's really good. Black Panther, Thor's probably the most undervalued. But yeah, that Secret Rare Spider-Man is just, oof. I mean, if again, I don't want to pump my own bags here, but again, I'll never sell. The Secret Rare Alligator Lokis, like at least 16%, if not 17%, are locked up. Like they're not being sold. Those are, I have on very good authority from my friendos that those are going to be there for a long time. Like those are going to be locked up for a long time, and they already had like. So, and that's not including the 40 that were just, you know, taken out of circulation. You know, because they let go of 1 through 40 they hold. So, if you really, it's actually over 20% if you look at it that way. You know, out of the 800. Steven Duarte says, I'm pounding that buy button as long as I can on both drops. Get it. Yeah. The Fury one is great as well. My Collectibles says the Star Wars stuff dropping is already sold out as soon as they announce it, and already 10x. Yeah, it'd be a nice surprise if they didn't, so then we could stack. But most likely it's going to be most likely it's going to be a um, a big one. But again, we might get lucky if there's something really big happening on Sunday, and we can go and get them then. Vicinity Sunday, you already know. Death Chaos says, don't sleep on Star Wars fans. We are crazy. Have I told you lately? Sorry. Alex says, Saturday, vehicles drop. Sunday, oh, that'd be great. I can't wait. I want a Slave One. I want an X-Wing. I want Millennium Falcon. Oh, TIE Fighter. Naboo. Oh, there's so many. And again, like, they could just even do one thing. They could just be like, all right, you're just going to get an X-Wing. Could be Luke's X-Wing. Yeah, that'd be amazing. Luke's X-Wing. They don't even have to do anything crazy. They could just do a speeder. They could do a pod race. Pod racing, I don't know. That has a really cult following, even though I don't really like it. Like getting Anakin and stuff is like, it's okay. It's interesting. Seeing Jar Jar Binks get zapped with a laser was kind of cool. Like that was fun. I had a good time with that. Okay. All right. Crazy. Okay. Victoria Justice. Okay. Yeah. All these blind boxes. Michael Hutz was at Darth Chaos. Yas, bro. We nuts. We is nuts. Justin, thank you so much for the super chat. That means the world, saying that I got a random refund on my card. So here you go. Love you. Love you too, fam. Alex says, haha. Gunther Heisenberg says, Saturday, Star Wars Mighties. That'd be interesting. That would be really interesting if you had the Star Wars Mighties. I mean, again, people would be pissed at first, but I can't see them not making that a game. Like, all of these amazing first appearances, can't see them not being a game at some point. Like, if you Google Star Wars Mighties, what comes up? Let's take a look. Oh, excuse me. Or Marvel Mighties. Marvel Mighties. They're called Mega Mighties. You got Mega Mighties over there. But let's see if there's something shopping, or if they're called. Yeah, they're just called Mega Mighties. A few of them are, but they're not really. This is probably like a pretty new thing. Oh, you have the Hulkbuster there. Oh, you have Mega Mighties. You have Captain Carter. Captain Marvel. And you have, so there's really not a lot. There's not a ton of them. I think these being gamified probably makes sense, because again, why are they going to go and give you why are they going to go and give you like Marvel? Oh, here's this new company, Marvel Mighties. It's going to be under the Marvel umbrella, but I feel like there's other things that they would do. They would love to do the big statues that would sell out. So if they were to give us Star Wars Mighties, they might have some backlash at first, but once they're saying that, hey, this is going to be gamified, to the heckin' moon. It says Lego Star Wars. Oh, Lego Star Wars is amazing. That is a great game. Justin, smile. Alex says, Randy, the amount of Omi being burned from all these sabers. It's going to be amazing. I love this game. Asante Luna's laughing. G-Flow says, Randy, you're the best. Love the content interviews lately. Thanks, man. I'm trying. I'm trying my very best. Doesn't always work, but I like it. Where was it? Oh God. Okay. Too many golden moments now. Not trying to collect 100 of them when we're getting a ton of other IP. I mean, collect what you like, but also this is not enough for when people come in. It's not enough. G-Flow says, I don't know what to do. $1,500 into collectibles or close to $1 million Omi. I'm torn what to do on payday on Friday. You can split it. You can get both. I do think collectibles will go up first, because for Omi they've got some stuff to do. They've got some work to do. Collectibles also just takes bear market turns around and collectibles go moon. But for Omi, you need Omi utility. You need marketing, you need exchanges, you need a lot. It's probably going to take a while. Michael Edwards says, I just bought another 180,000 Omi. Up to 500,000 now. Get it, brother, get it! I'd say you're already halfway there. Comment down below if you get that reference. Alex is fire. Sun Eater says, woohoo. Let's go MC. Let's go Marketplace. Congrats. Thank you. Thank you. Or let's go My Collectibles. How goes Donald and Daisy first appearance still underrated? Agreed so as well. Where was I here? Okay, we're going to do a Patreon member shout out because it's been about an hour. Patreon member shout out. You might be crazy. Have I told you lately that I love you? You're the only reason that I'm not afraid to fly. And it's crazy that someone could change me. Now no matter what it is I have to do, I'm not afraid to try. You need to know that you're the reason why. Gotta love Victoria Justice. Comment down below if you like Victorious. So we also have at Hey David Don and at King Mavs Forever over on the Twitter. You got Standoff Chart and King Mavs over on the Veve app. You have Kobe Collection, Omi Player One over on the YouTube. WraithX.eth domain name. Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Puddin' Cheeks, Veve Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Bermuda, Sody Pop Media, Meta Lemon, Veve Darklink, and Veve Vibes all on the YouTube. And then you got at Wet Wizard Veve and Gary O at 1234CA3 on the Twitter. I'll say hello to Dashi again. Hello, Dashi. Good pets. Good doggo. Okay. Moving on. Veve Drop says, why Alfred Kahn is hiding his recur tags. Look at the picture again. Okay, let's take a look at this. Maybe just doesn't want him in the photo. I mean, I don't typically at least when you cosplay, like I feel like the badges kind of take you out of the kind of like the element. It takes you out of the magic. Maybe just didn't want him in, anything with Alfred R. Kahn is like that major endorsement. So maybe he doesn't want to put recur in the same photos. Again, it doesn't matter. And I don't even know if that is a recur pass that he has. I'm not sure what it is, but yeah, either way, I don't think it matters. Ooh, Senor Pags has shared a photo. Wow. This is great. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. So that was Gary V's. All right, so Gary V does not have the VV thing on. That is photoshopped. But I think they're actually together though. Or I mean, it would make sense. They're both at the same thing. Love the Photoshop. Is this a real photo though? Underneath, you're really lovely. Underneath it all, I don't know. We got to go to Gary V here because he's definitely been tagged and stuff. Because you got to know that they're. I mean, it would make sense that they have something together, because they, maybe David, you retweet. I would have gotten a notification though. I want to see if that picture is like real. I want to see that actual, original. Oh, the white VV shirt, okay. But there's no. I wonder who got that picture, because the pictures of those two seemed very real. It's just obviously the hat and the shirt that Gary has on is obviously photoshopped, but everything else looks fine. This white VV shirt, yeah. So someone comment down below if you can see where that originated in. A Rios says, I'm just getting one on the drop to see where I reside with the Force. Fair point. Planet Vampires' best Thor ever was Vincent D'Onofrio in Adventures in Babysitting. Prove me wrong. There's people outside. I like him in Daredevil. I like him as Kingpin. But I don't know if I really Adventures in Babysitting. Again, I don't think I've ever seen it, so I will have to get back to you. Omar says, you going for tomorrow's comic? It's very good in value. It's 9.8 grade. Yeah, I'd go for it. What's up, Sleeping Comics? Hope you're doing well. Sorry, Sleeping, I'm getting to you 31 minutes after the fact. It's just Just takes a little while to get through these. But yeah, I'll definitely go for the comic tomorrow. Carlos says, can't wait to be in the Viviverse. It's in a big, nice room with all my collectibles around me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Can't wait for that either. There was some dude in saying like my friends laugh at me because I don't have a real bed in the real world, but I have one in AR. So he puts on his Oculus and he puts it on, and in his room it's all really nice. He's got a soft bed, so he's chilling, and there's like a TV up there, even though again things are right here, and on somebody's filming him in his real life, and it's just this crap room with like just a mattress, kind of same as mine. It's so interesting. Like you can pretend to be rich. You can live like a wealthy person in that particular thing. Like it's amazing. This is going to be so cool. Rise is dark saber. I would love a dark saber. I need to go to 7-Eleven. I need carbs, man. I can't just eat eggs. I will. I will just eat eggs, but I'm so hungry. I mean, dark saber. I don't know if it really counts as a lightsaber. It's just as powerful as one. You know, can't cut lightsabers can't cut through it. I mean, they also can't cut through. What's that the material called that Mandalorians have? The Mandalorian armor. Beskar. Can't cut through Beskar either. It says, me home, thank you for the super chat saying, welcome to Randy Preach Street. Amen, and may the force be with you. Choo Choo says, can't wait to give my Spider-Man a lightsaber. Oh, that Peter Parker would have a great time with a lightsaber. Just, oh god, the reflexes on that man. My Collectibles 600,000 Star Wars Fanatic Convention attendees online and in person who are being shown Veve's easily downloadable app and collectibles for the first time this weekend. Pump it up. Carlos says sheesh. I know, right? Alex says wowza. Cartmill says, yo, Randy, sorry if you answered this a bunch of times already, but can we expect Omi staking for USA folks? Currently, no. Maybe again, I don't understand why Ascendex would offer staking. I think the only way this happens is if, you know how like when schools say like, oh, you can't sell cupcakes here, you know, like for whatever reason, because their schools are authoritative as AF. And anyway, and then you can get around that by saying, well, I'm not selling cupcakes, I'm selling napkins, but every napkin comes with a free cupcake. You know, like, you know, SEC guidelines or, you know, whatever, not become a security would say, okay, you can't do buybacks of the token and burn them because, you know, they'd be labeled you as security. Then, okay, well, we're not doing buybacks of the token. We are giving Ascendex $20 million to just get one of their analysts. Yep, one of their analysts, one of their people is worth $20 million totally. And then they use that for the buybacks of the token, or they use that to offer staking and offer rewards and stuff. Maybe something like that. Because again, why would Ascendex just give money away? Maybe they're doing like Walmart. Like, you know how Walmart will take a loss on certain items in hopes that you'll shop around on other stuff. Maybe they're saying, okay, we'll offer this type of staking so that people say, hey, what else is on Ascendex that I can buy? I think that's stupid if they did that, but again, good for us, good for people that are making that Omi every day. Yeah. But for US, probably not. I doubt it. The better staking, honestly, would probably be in the VV app, though. Osai says these lightsabers were as low as $60 at one point. Thank you for the super chat, and yeah, I think we're going to see that as well. See that, definitely that in the future. Like, what? You can get for $60. Nomad Guitar says, I know what you were thinking while the girl talking. You got me. C Red says, would be so cool if could swing your phone and it would make the sound like a lightsaber. That might come at some point. Not now, but yeah, that might come at some point. Maybe down the line in the future. Who knows? Oh. Newest VV official. Yeah. So Jeremy Padua saying stuff. Why are so people like this photo's being shared around now? Obviously, Gary doesn't have the Veve hat or shirt on, but um, I'm so curious to see where that originated from. I can't find it. Moving on. No, guitars Cartmill, you can stake just as no, do not do a VPN. Guys, do not do a VPN. That is not worth it. They can freeze your funds. You could lose your... No, don't do it. Not even going to say it. Cartmills, thanks, no guitar. One of my CPI was mad at me. Want to cash out my installers only in the future, though. No guitars, a Cartmill, don't tell anyone. Just use Bitcoin to buy stuff. Launder these coins. No, Matt, you can't tell people to do that. That is not... Oh, my God. Could you do that and get away with it? Probably. Would I advise doing that? Absolutely not. You do not want to mess with the government. You do not want to mess with the IRS. Your life will be hell for 18 months, and then you'll be on this list. I've seen it before. Trust me, not worth it. I suppose is the lightsabers person you're looking for Michelle C. Smith? No. I forget who it was that I showed. Or maybe it was her. I don't know. No Guitars actually doesn't like Denmark or some European countries. No tax crypto gains. Just move there. You can, if that's worth it to you. Carmel says that's what I'm talking about. Nomad just says if you buy with OMI, you'll never sell OMI. True point. No, it says 2 billion OMI burned to a crisp tomorrow. Like, we can't keep burning it down like this. Nothing. Probably 2.5 billion. Nothing will be left to see what happens then. Stupid question. No Guitars, yeah, Justin, like they said something about a Comey credit card. That would be fire. I don't know, though. It won't happen, probably. I mean, it was in that video from 3 years ago. Could they have abandoned that? Sure, they could have. I think it would behoove them to carry out with that mission, though, because everyone would use it. It'd be amazing. Obadiah, go check us out. If it's 104 people, smash the like button. Justin said, I'll gladly place my Apple card with a Comey card. I'll start using credit cards. I also have a bug bite, apparently. I would start using it. I would use it everywhere. Alex says, type in Marvel Mighties, not Marvel Mighties. Oh, with a Y? Okay. I'll do that. Marvel Mighties. How'd you know all right, anyway. Oh, okay. All right. So that comes from... Oh, Marvel.com do be doing that, though. That's weird. I typed in Marvel Mighties, and then a lot of stuff for Veve came out for Star Wars. That's interesting. That's really weird that happened. Yeah, Marvel Mighties. There's the Marvel Mighty Heroes down there. We kind of look like that game. That'd be interesting. Moving on. Alex says, what happened to Victoria Justice? I think she just got out of the limelight. I think she just said, like, yeah, not gonna do it anymore. I'll take a look. I'll do a Google. I don't know what her real name was, but Victoria Dawn Justice is an American actress and singer. Okay, what happened to her? What's she doing now? Yeah, she's Victorious for a while. Oh yeah, I forgot she was in Zoe 101. She was actually in an episode of Gilmore Girls as well. In something called Trust. She looks a little older than that in that. Afterlife of the Party. Oh, I Party with Victorious. That was great as well. The Boy Who Cried Werewolf. It's from 2010. That's interesting. Fun size. Oh, there's a question. What happened to Victoria Justice? Still working, even as upcoming projects in 2020. She hosted Nickelodeon Virtual Teen Choice Awards in 2021. I guess she's still doing stuff. Still doing the stuff. Oh, so she's Puerto Rican, Irish, English, and German. Interesting. Moving on. Ginferno, howdy. Alex is Ariana Solar. Yeah, Ariana's just a great singer, and people liked her a lot. Tron Skywalker says, Randy for president. I cannot be president, actually. I was not born in this country. I was born in Peru. They will not let me. I mean, maybe if Arnold Schwarzenegger, really gets saying, like, hey, if he wants to be president, maybe you could change that law. But yeah, as it stands right now, I cannot be president. Nor would I want to. That's, I could do more for the people, not as president. Hope we get Kylo Ren on the drop. Get it. Go for it, brother. Jake Lima says, do you think the lightsabers will do good tomorrow? Everything has been failing. Well, how do you define failing? I mean, they sell out of everything. so I don't consider that a failure. But they would. I think the secret rare and the ultra rare will do well. I think honestly, it's so. How many of these people? It's so hard to say. How many people are going to come? I mean, I know people that are going ham on this, like thousands of dollars. I'll spend a couple hundred, but yeah, people going bananas. Inferno's is burn. Yep, it'll burn about 2.5 billion. Omid Inferno. Jake Lewis is VCon. Yeah, I went there last week. Yeah. Amy Chaman says, just got on. Did you give your price predictions yet? I'll do it right now. Although, that was that was only 12 minutes ago. Wow, I'm almost caught up. Ow, my knee. Should I get 7-Eleven? Or should I just get, I don't know. I think this might be the last day. Nope, don't need it. I'm too fat. Darcy Donovan wants me for a movie. I'm going to get yoked. Going to get cut. I don't know what I need to be. I sent her the headshots yesterday. Anyway, price prediction for the secret rare will probably be like 500-600. The ultra rare might be like 200. The rare might be like 80 to 100. And then there's two commons, right? There's no uncommon, correct? I think there's just two common. Let's take a look. Get out of here, Victoria Justice. We got important things to look at. I'm back. Yep. Okay. Secret rare, ultra rare, rare, and then yeah, there's two common. The commons might go for 45 to 67. That seems too low. I don't know. Maybe the commons go below retail to start. I mean, people are gonna stack those so hard if they go below common. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be nuts. Millions of Star Wars fans are all gonna want those. DN809 says photo is real logo on shirt and has. Yeah, the photos I know, but I'm trying to think where it originated from. Does this, if you get on the IRS list, they send you to the island. It's a free vacation. Yeah, they also treat, like, anytime something else comes up, they treat you with extreme prejudice after that. What's up, Crypto Insomniac? How's it going, fam? Vincent Luna says, what would your top 5 lightsabers be? Mine. Oh yeah, so yours would be Maul, Anakin, Vader, Darksaber, and Kenobi. Mine would be Maul, definitely. Probably say Sidious. He killed 3 Jedi in like a minute. So I'd say Sidious. So Maul, Sidious. I got a lot of, a lot of Siths there. Siths. Vader is one you can throw, which is nuts. And probably Obi-Wan Kenobi. And probably Ahsoka's, or maybe Ventress. Ahsoka's or Ventress are really good. They're both kind of similar, but I'll have them tied for 5. Justin says Kenobi. Digital Face Sport says this is the hardest thing to predict. It is. I will not be going for it on the drop. Aftermarket, if a Yoda comes to my target, cool. If not, I move on. I hope you get it. Sleeping says Saturday drop Starship, Sunday Vader. I almost don't want Vader right now. I almost want, because again, or maybe I don't know. It'd be good to get Vader now, because when all these people come in, that is going to be such a grail. It's going to be ridiculous. But for the Saturday, I mean, again, it could be a whole bunch of stuff. I would want ships, and Sunday, we better have one character. We better have that. Is all I gotta say. Jake Lima says, "Do you think it'll hit under market?" I assume there will be some for under market because people are stupid, but not. I don't think it'll stay there for long. This is bring us on a 7-Eleven run. I actually can't, because you're on my tablet and my tablet's connected to the Wi-Fi. I would if I was on my phone, because once I get out of the Wi-Fi, it'll stop. But I would though. Ooh, Jeremy Padar says, "What if we dropped some Owen Hart action figure photos this weekend?" Gotta love that. Gotta love all that stuff. Oh, David Dew liked my post saying, "Oh my goodness." Look at the likes on that. Oh, there's 166 likes. That's amazing. But David, you, my man, if you are watching this right now, David, so David, why did you, when I asked you, hey, what type of conventions are you going to come at? Is like, I don't know. We'll try to get to a lot. I know why. Because, yeah, you'd have like stalkers. People like, oh, David, yeah, it'd be nuts. It'd be nuts. Digital's face Sport says, you don't want to hodl Anakin Skywalker saber. You'll have dreams to go after younglings. That'd be so great. Like that'd be so great to go and in VR just smash all the younglings. And I hope that's a game. That will be so much fun. Justin says, "Hear me out, DQ Dirt Pie." I've had something like that before. I don't know if it was DQ. But it said like it had like the gummy worms in there. It's like it's a worm. It was like pudding, but there's not a DQ near me. Or, Dirt Pie. What's a Dirt Pie Blizzard? Oh, this looks good. Oh, oh, oh. Dude, I used to get on in Friendlies Reese's peanut butter cup with extra peanut butter. Okay, what we got here? Oreo cookies, gummy worms, fudge crumble blended with our world famous soft serve. Sure to be a fan favorite. So it looks great. I like I like ice cream when it's not like melted. When it's cool, but I kind of like it when it's like a milkshake. Just yeah, that type of thing. Oh god, where was I? Cartmill says, "Eat good food, Randy. If you don't have your health, you don't have nothing." Yeah, I'll have some eggs. But my muscles, my poor baby shoulders that I worked out today, they need growth. I didn't really work out traps. I really should have. I'll try to do traps tomorrow I'll do it tomorrow with deadlifts. Yeah, I did triceps too a little bit. I've been really slacking with the working out. I really need to get going again. Oh, there. Vincent Luna says, "The women and the children too." Oh, that was such a cool scene. Crypto Insomniacs is going for the set. Get it. Realty has any updates on the randomly selected Veve MTL experimental group? I don't know. I don't think we've had any updates on that, at least not publicly. Real Talk says, any update? I just read that. Mag says, howdy, howdy, howdy. Let's go. Let's go. Went on for an hour 23. What we got here? Jake Lima says, you should contact Veve and try to make your own collectible. I think me and Reese kind of joked about it, a couple times. Yeah, that'd be great. I'd love that. Maybe one day. We'll see. Wolf's Crypto says, what do you think if they made the lightsabers able to interact with Star Wars? I think that would be perfect. And this is why I'd be okay with not getting Vader right now. Like if they say like, hey, we're just going to give you, we're just going to give you Luke right now. And you give him the lightsaber, then suddenly he interacts. Or if they give you Mace Windu, that would be great. And then like every month or so, they give a new character for that lightsaber. That'd be legit. I also have again, you're gonna get this again for the Andor series. You're probably gonna get this again for Mandalorian season 3, which comes out either later this year or early next year. But I really want some Stranger Things stuff. I think that'd be the best. Yeah. Elon Musk just tweeted, says, if Twitter was not truthful here, what else is not true? It was very concerning news. Yeah. Oh, wow. So Twitter has agreed to pay a $150 million fine after federal law enforcement officials accuse a social media company of improperly collecting and selling users' personal data to advertisers over 6 years. This should surprise no one. So this guy, Stephen Mark Ryan, says, I'm often badgered to provide my date of birth so Twitter can make more money selling targeted ads under the guise of wanting to ensure I don't see inappropriate content. This is dishonest business practice. This is almost as bad as the original Facebook terms of service. I actually read everything before signing up and was stunned that failure to provide my full legal name could result in immediate termination of my account. Obviously, a huge red flag, and obviously they did not get what they wanted. Yeah, a bunch of my friends that did, I forget what it was, like role playing, like they would make accounts that were from Hattori Soma or Hattori Soma or Kiyosoma. Like they would make accounts of anime characters and they would role play as those accounts and they kept getting banned. So I think Facebook was like, okay, it's fine. But yeah, I remember people having like upload pictures of their IDs to get their accounts back. It was nuts. It's nuts. Alex says, Soldier Boy, you remember that? When did that come out? Like 07 maybe? When did Soldier Boy come out? Yeah, it was 07. Wow, I got that right. Crank that Soldier. Oh, that was a good summer. That was a good summer. 2006 was better, but 2007 was not bad. That was not bad. Those were some good times. Good times. Moving on. Crypto Insider says, are you from New York City? No, I'm from Peru, technically, and I live in Long Island now. For now. Jake Lima says, you just don't have to eat eggs. You should be eating fish and different colored vegetables. Yeah, I had 1 1/3 pounds of fish today. I had a protein shake. But yeah, I should just be eating egg whites for the eggs. Because I've had, I don't know, that I use some of the fish oil to cook the eggs. But yeah, I have a lot of broccoli and kale. I have some cauliflower every now and then, but broccoli and kale is like the most of it. Take vitamins, have some honey. I do like meat a lot. I love meat. You gotta, there have been times where I'm pretty sure I've like overdosed on things. Like vitamin A is really easy to overdose on, especially if you have like liver. Liver's got a lot of like organ meats have like a lot of nutrients. Like so, yeah, like liver's good. I guess cod liver is good. Then you have cod liver oil is also really good. But then you have like shellfish, like oysters and clams. Those are really good as well. But again, a lot of them are really, really nutrient dense, and you can overdose on certain things. Again, what is the overdose? Like you just poop it out. You just pee it out. A lot of times. Yeah. Moving on. Digital Phase Sports says, what? I can't help myself. I'm going for one. Get it. Kennedy's Amazing Adventures says, you just jumped on the live stream. Do you think they're overpriced to drop for the edition size? No, not at all. Short term, like maybe some people are going to take some of these first edition pieces on the first time they get on the blockchain to sell them for under retail. If you're going to sell for under retail, why are you buying? Like just, Vicente Luna says, I hope instead of a Vader figure, we get his first comic. They're not as new as the Kenobi comics, but still very new. I think Star Wars comics could be undervalued, especially if fans join Veve. So I don't really like new comics. I mean, I love reading them. They're amazing. Like new comics are insane. But when I say I don't really like because again, you're gambling with that money. Like you don't know if that comic's going to be really good, really, really bad, in the future. But you have I'd much rather get something that we know is undervalued, like that we know is valued a lot in real life. Sorry, one of my group chats is blowing up here. Got to see what they got, see what they want. Okay, all right. You know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in the marketplace. I'm gonna look for. I have like $40 in my account. I should save it. Also, the Veve app is not loading. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Excuse me. I'm going to go take a look at some comic books and just see what I come up with. Ooh, excuse me again. And what am I going to look at? Well, The Vengeance #1 is under $5 again. So that's nice. I'll get one for $4.90. Yeah. Now I only have 30. All right, so that's all I'm going to do. I literally have 30 gems left. It's not good. Where was I? Buck Nasty, how's it going? Tron Skywalker, Star Wars. Ira Blue says you're out of focus. Am I out of focus now? So it's 10:30. I was gonna say it's pretty early. It's not. I really do have to do another video. Yeah. Let's see what we got in. I'll do some YouTube comments right now from the YouTube studio. I think I'm pretty caught up on these. Crazy Dan 420 says great video, Randy and Darcy. Thank you kindly. Donna Marie says love your passion, Randy. Oh, thanks, fam. Give you a little heart there as well. 2 hearts. And let's see if I have any revenue. Okay, so I got the revenue for 23rd, not 24th yet. Let's go to some more comments over here. Tron Skywalker says his mind is always focused, my Jedi friend. Big A says people sell under retail because they are playing the gambling game. Either you get the common, you sell for a small loss, or you hit the jackpot with secret rare. I guess, but I don't know. Like, is it really worth it to sell at a loss though? Like, just keep it until you don't lose your money. You know, it's what I would do. Just what I would do. Tagged in something. Tagged in more stuff. What the fudge? Oh, Jesus. Sorry, I gotta take a look at something real quick. Huh. Interesting. All right. Where was I? Oh, man. Oh, my God. Dude, Trevor Makes Content is a savage. Oh, man. Oh, I can't. Trevor Makes Content is just an absolute savage. Oh, Lordy. That's all I'm going to say. Lordy. Oh, Lordy. Reverse, Terry. Terry. What you doing, Terry? Reverse, Terry. Please get that joke. I says, unless you hit Eye of Agamotto. Well, no, Eye of Agamotto was still, you still made money with that. Again, it is a Infinity Stone. Probably not that bad to stack. Just my opinion. God, so many messages. I love Britney Spears videos on like her Instagram. She's so happy now. She's so happy that she got out of her thing. Good for her. Good for her. Okay, we got okay. Oh, that was it. So I want to take some comments from. I don't know. Should I do Facebook? I'll let you guys know about the movie stuff where I get. Also, is anyone gonna watch The Boys next month? It comes out June 3rd, I think. Yeah, June 3rd. Season 3 of The Boys. You got Jensen Ackles as not Homelander, as Soldier Boy. So that's really cool and exciting. Mr. Pine Prop says, "Let's go." What's my take on Eve? Says Air Blues. It's really cool. They had it a physical one kind of interact with that, or not interact with it, but if you get the digital, you could get to buy the physical one. So there's not a ton of those. I think she could be an artist that people like in the future. Let's take a look at this decon stuff. Oh yeah, Mighty Jax. I remember her being like surprised that that it sold out so quickly. 424, nice. Or Tony Blaze it. And the sub 100 is like 1200, so that's 68. Nice. Oh, 46 for 1400. But yeah, there's not a ton of her. 888. I think that'll be cool artwork in the VV verse. You'll be and the Cat Bronson too. Those two are just awesome. 888 to him. He's at 875. I think he's a little more famous to start. I haven't taken a look at Luke Chu's stuff. What are Luke Chu's stuff going for? Ultra Rare is 888. $151. Damn, that's low. And the Common Ghost Bear is at $30. Damn. Brendan Z, you sell yours? Damn. Wes has replied. All right, so Wes said, I will not be participating in this drop. We have a price for the amount of editions. So I asked, going to grab some on secondary? And he said, yep, definitely. Nice. Good for you, mate. Hopefully for him, they go below retail. Are they going to go retail? I don't know. Mutable X just tweeted, following our StarkNet announcement, we're excited to announce and release the first V1 iteration of our StarkNet contracts. Doesn't stop there. We'll be releasing more primitives over time to keep them very close on this space. I want to see what they're saying. Ooh. Launch of StarkNet, Star Wars, general purpose. Yeah, permissionless. Yeah, as part of phase 1 of our rollout plan, we're releasing a set of auxiliary Cairo contracts with the core NFT trading primitives necessary to launch projects on StarkNet. Contracts are designed to feature rich and recommended standards, generalizable for current and future partner use cases in the broader StarkNet and Web3 gaming ecosystem. Provide Immutable X compatible out-of-the-box Cairo contracts to help developers. Yeah, okay. ERC20, okay. Our Immutable X token, alongside God's, GOG, USDC, and all other current and future ERC20s, part of the Immutable X ecosystem, currently available. So OMI should be involved in that. Are currently available on both mainnet Ethereum and our StarkX platform. To be able to port these over to StarkNet, we built an ERC20 token preset in Cairo that accommodates all the features of our existing tokens. It was also generalizable enough to be offered to our partners in the broader StarkNet ecosystem as a recommended ERC20. Nice. So, speaking of other stuff, I have to take a look at the MetaMask. So you can bet for Fish now. Like if y'all didn't see my video yesterday, how dare you? And second off, you can wager OMI. Like you can bet OMI. I don't have any OMI in my MetaMask, and there we go. If I did, I'm not sure 100% know how to do that. I don't know which one it is. I think it's this OMI that's on the Ethereum network. I think it's that one that maybe I could send there. But it would have to be layer 1 OMI. Oh no, it might be the Ethereum poly name. Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. There's wrapped OMI. I really don't see it. But anyway, why I wanted to say that, I have to get someone to do a video on that, is because if I'm going to create a ranked match now on Fish. I'm just going to choose Peter. Public match type ranked, the force fairness. I don't know what the force fairness means, so let's try that. I'm going to put I'm wild. But if you put that I'm wild, it takes away from ranked. Okay, no. I'm just going to put I'm wild, but down there, you can wager OMI. I'm going to put 0 because I don't have any here, but I'm going to make the match. So somebody come in and join whenever y'all want. Come in and join. Oh, someone here? Nope, no one's here. Spawner says, I thought Randy might be on before I sleep, and voila! Of course, I am here always. Okay, it says I'm down for a Vader #1. Any of the old ones are cool. Again, just collectability. All right, it says Elvis next month is a must-see movie. That looks really interesting. I saw the trailer for that, and that was. I forget who. I think beyond the trailer, there's this girl Grace Rudolph, I think her name is. I watched her watch that trailer, and it was like, you ever see that video where the bulldog is watching? I gotta fight Hans Lee. Hans Lee did a. Hans Lee, I attacked, and Hans Lee. And then he attacked. So now I'm beating him. I'm beating him real good. he might heal, or he might attack now. So we might, yeah, I think. Anyway, there's a video of a bulldog that is watching The Lion King, and The Lion King is, I already put in my attack. Oh, he blocked me, damn. All right, I'm gonna put in another move. And he's watching that scene where Simba is not doing so hot because, oh, we both did the same thing. All right, I got this. Oh, I won. Hey-oh. Can't see me. Get it, brother. Let me go back to matches here. He's watching the scene where Mufasa dies, and, you know, Simba's like, get up, and the dog's like, you know, because he's like sad. He knows what's happening on screen. Watching the girl from Beyond the trailer watch that Elvis, that first Elvis trailer, her like first reaction from like a month or so ago, I saw that same look. Like, she was looking like that was so pure. That was something like raw about that. Like, she got like emotional. She's like, I can't. That was such a beautiful moment. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Because it warrants a replay. It warrants okay, Beyond the trailer, Elvis. Yeah, it's from 3 months ago.
Almost $1 billion at the world.
I hope that doesn't demonetize me. Fair use.
I can't move, I can't sing. Some people want to put me in jail.
Okay, let me go and.
He sounds very much like Elvis, even though he doesn't look very much like him.
Okay, I don't need to get demonetized, so I'm gonna go and lower that. But just look at her face. Like you can't tell me that that's not like someone that's being moved by a piece of art. Like, I think that's what everybody wants. Anyone that's a content creator, whether it's music, it's movies, it's I think that's the type of reaction you want. Just like really moving someone. So like I said, I thought that was really cool. So thanks for watching that with me, guys. Everyone can smash that like button. It'd be really great. Ooh, Rob, should we go and we should raid Rob stuff. Let's raid Rob stuff. In a minute. Let me see. Do you think that could be good? But if yeah, that secret rare is a must. Features awesome. Feature are awesome. So have you noticed the FUD disappeared with the bots? A little bit. They work together, maybe. Tron Skywalker's chanting in slow-mo. Randy. Thanks for representing at VCon. I'm in promotions, and you jumping in for the community was on point. If you're in Texas, I got you. Okay, we'll do. I would love to go to all these things. I would love to go when Omi Moons, I might do that. Miss Pond, you like the comic, Randy? Obi whoosh. Jafaro says this might drop in price after the drop, but so did Marvel Comics #1, and that was 60,000 edition drop. I picked up a few for $5. I'll stack sabers if they also drop as well. Yeah. So we're gonna go in and we're going to raid Rob Stuff, who's live right now. Just Rob Stuff, and we're going to go and I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna say, what am I gonna say? I'm gonna say, let's get this bread. So I'm gonna bounce, or we'll all go chill with him. He might have actually even shared a link where I might even be able to join him. But yeah, let's get this bread. All right, well, come on, let's get this bread. Oh man, I was Hansel. You got me good. Good game. Oh, cheers, Simon. I'll catch you all later. Thank you all for the super chats. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. Again, we're going to Rob Stuff. I'm there right now. I might even be there. Who knows? We shall see. I love you guys. Goodbye. Yeah. Randy raid.